Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here to share with you top hidden lesbian characters in series that you all might not have watched, or in this case that you might have missed out on. But before we get into the lesson, break everything down, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. So first we're gonna start off with Will Trent. In season 4, Amanda faces a career-threatening scandal when her secret lover Casey eliminates her ex-husband, who's basically a very bad man to her. She ends up using Amanda's personal material of work to commit the crime. Amanda's reputation and career as GBI deputy gets, compromised due to her romantic relationship with the suspect. This episode is displayed on episode 13 of season 4. It is available to watch on Disney Plus and also, in this case, Movie Star Plus. It also looks really interesting because of the plot. Because imagine you get yourself into a situation that your lover ends up eliminating your ex-husband, and now you are in a situation where you can lose your job because the material used to eliminate your ex-husband, and it basically belongs to you. So now you are trying to separate things, but also trying to figure out a way on how basically to save your career. So there is a whole lot that goes on in this episode. If you guys have watched the episode, let me know your thoughts on it. I will definitely would like, and I would appreciate if you guys can give me a feedback on it. Then moving forward, we have Only You. It is a girls' love action romance series. It basically follows Tawan is a highly skilled bodyguard, is hired to protect her former schoolmate Ira, who is now a famous pop idol. As Taiwa guards Ira, against rising threats, their past connection reignite into a deep romantic bond. It has 14 episodes and was released in 2025. It is available to watch on Netflix with subtitles in selected regions like the Philippines. The chemistry is amazing. I would highly recommend watching it. And if you have watched it, let me know your thoughts below. To be honest, I have seen this one going, around a lot. I definitely have put it in on my watch list. Obviously, I didn't have the time to watch it yet. That's why I decided to include it on the list just in case any of you might have a little bit more of information regarding it. It looks super interesting. It looks super cute. It looks super intense. And I love those type of series where we just can see the blossoming of cuteness and chemistry between the characters. I adored it so much. So yes, it is available on Netflix depending on your location with subtitles. So go ahead, go watch, go support. It looks really good. And then we have RJ Dector, in the 2026 crime drama. The lesbian plotline centered on Catherine, RJ's ex-wife, and her new wife, Melody, a detective with the Fort Lauderdale Police Department. Catherine is RJ's close friend and ex-wife, in whose, pool house RJ crashes while rebuilding his life as a private investigator after serving time in prison. Her wife, Mel, isn't happy about her ex-husband crashing in their pool house and basically also being involved in their life, often finding it frustrating. So imagine, your wife's ex-husband moves into your pool house because you want to support them and be there for him, especially after the difficult time that he may have been through. But also it's frustrating for you because now you have to, constantly, have him involved in your life, in your private life, in your space. It kind of gets frustrating, and kind of somewhere does also affect your relationship with your partner. To be honest, I haven't watched it yet. I've been seeing it going around a lot. I definitely have it on my watch list, so hopefully soon I will be doing a review on it. It looks good. It looks interesting, especially for the fact that they are married. So hopefully we can get a good amount of camera time. I feel like they will just make the story even more interesting in my personal opinion. And then moving forward, we have How to Get to Heaven from Belfast. The Netflix series follows three friends, Dara, an anxious closet lesbian, Ruby, and Cioresi, hopefully I pronounced her name correctly, who reunite after, shocking news that their friend Greta passed away. The plot lingers on a dark, formative secret from their past involving Greta, who is actually still alive. And basically, the three friends, they are just on an investigation to figure out what actually really happened to her so that they can find out the truth. But later on, they actually end up finding out that she is alive, and that is basically a very big, plot twist. Dara is a gay, Catholic woman who lives at home and cares for her mother. And yes, it is a 2026 series that is currently on air as I speak as of April. It's currently on stream. Very interesting with a different plot. Go watch, go support. So this one, I just want to say, it doesn't focus on her being romantically involved with nobody. It doesn't involve her, her doing other things. Basically, she just takes care of her mother, and obviously she's closeted. She's also trying to make sense of what she is, who she is, but there is no romantic plot as of what I know. It's more basically, a subplot, her orientation and what she, and her story as well. So very, very, very good one as well. Different from the other ones on the list, obviously. Then moving forward, we have 911 Nashville. Roxy is a lesbian lead paramedic in the 2025 series as the firefighter station 113. Roxy is a former trauma surgeon from New York who moved to Nashville. There is a center recruiting lesbian role focused on action and highly stakes medical scenarios. Just to give an alert, she is queer, but her orientation and love life isn't displayed, and it isn't the center plot of her story. It's more based on her career and her being a professional rather than focusing on a romantic plot. Hopefully, if we get a season 2 of the series, we might see a different side of her. I feel like her character was very well introduced as a professional woman, as a person that cares for her team. She has a very strong personality, but also at the same time she also is very funny. I like the bond that she had with her with another colleague that was also on there, but nothing happened between them. So that was also very nice to see, like, that side of Roxy. So hopefully, like I said, if we get a season 2, we can see, her possibly getting a love interest, or maybe unwilling that she has somebody. That will also be truly, truly amazing. So let's stay tuned if there's a season 2, and we will definitely figure out what is next for Roxy. And then moving forward, we have Dr. ODSC. Hopefully, I've pronounced it correctly. Rosie is introduced as the ship's engineer and is identified as a queer character. Rosie is established as a lesbian character in season 1. Episode 15 is revealed that Roxy is a recovering, person that used also has her, own personal issues that she has to overcome, and she is urged by Every to address her hidden medical condition. Her storyline in the first season revolved around her role as an engineer and her personal health struggles rather than a center ongoing lesbian romance plot, with the main character romantic focus on season centering on the show's core trio. This one is available to watch on Disney Plus. So this one is actually similar to the one that I've mentioned previously, which is 911 Nashville when it comes to Rox's storyline. Yes, they are queer. Yes, they are lesbians in this specific case. So it's not revolved around, loving somebody, having a relationship, but it's more focusing on, their own personal battles that they have going on, and also trying to have a very, very successful careers in very serious areas. So it's also a very different plot. That's why, I had to title the video Hidden, because, it's not like romances and none of that. Is more focused on, their personal journeys. So yes, guys, that's basically it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And if you guys know any other amazing, hidden lesbian characters, drop it down below in the comments. That would be very helpful. So possibly I can do another list, like this. I really hope you all have enjoyed this video. Until the next video, and goodbye.